It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Buckeyes offense will go to work first. Ohio State pulled out a classic and won close over the Wolverines last season.
Man, it's so nice to know you got a team that in the biggest moments in the game, the huge rivalry game, your big game of the year, they can come up clutch and make those big plays. Ohio State did a year ago. Can this team handle the moment now against the new Michigan team?
Well, oftentimes in great rivalries like this, the game is going to go right down to the wire. And that loss last year, that really propelled Michigan this offseason. They did extra sprints. They spent extra time in the weight room. Fourth quarter, that was a major point of emphasis all offseason, getting ready for this one. They know they've got to dial in this one.
It's complete to the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Wolverines offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Graves. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Nice move there. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Under fire. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, you throw at him at your own risk. Like, you want to direct the football in the air towards him. He makes plays consistently. That's number 9 on the season. 9 INTs. This dude's making plays.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Quick completion to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Kane. They get to him as he throws. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that we're up.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out route. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back, it's Kane. Bringing the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, lost a throw. It's complete to the right. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Barco. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to LSU. Just another week of SEC football where we've...
And it's picked off for the third time today. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wide open downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Kane. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Takes a handoff. It's Marco. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Kane. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's past the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Give to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on 1st down. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gregory. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Kane. Fakes to grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun 1st half to boot. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 18 to Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna run it. It's Barco. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Graves. Finds his target down the middle. Turning it on. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw again. He's got him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's got it on the right. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Firing to the right, complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They boot it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw, it's Graves. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McNabb. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He'll do it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Creates a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Graves. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it, looking for a first. Breaks into the open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Motion from the wideout. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They built a comfortable lead, and Michigan is firmly in control.
Hail to the victors has been playing. This team has handled the moment, handled the game as well as any Michigan team we've seen. They know every year this will be a fight, but Michigan has brought it, and Ohio State hasn't responded.
And I think Michigan has just done a better job executing here in the second half. I love the way they've mixed in the run with the pass offensively. Defensively, they're doing a great job communicating. They're just the more locked-in team here late in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Dropping back, it's Graves. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Kane. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now they'll run the draw. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The option look. Quick toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call Michigan the victors in the game as they plant their flag in this rivalry for another year. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.